Namaste and welcome back to today's episode of Mahabharata Matters. In the previous episode, we saw that in drunken stupor, most of the Yadavas had destroyed themselves. Balarama too had left his body. Krishna wandered alone, recollecting his entire life. He was born to Devaki and Vasudeva in imprisonment. His own uncle Kamsa had imprisoned his parents. Miraculously, his father Vasudeva had carried Krishna to Gokula and left him with his foster parents Nanda and Yashoda. They had brought him up fondly. His foster parents, Nanda and Yashoda, his dear friends, his beloved Radha, he had left all these people behind at Gokula to come back to Mathura. There he had killed his uncle Kamsa and freed his parents as well as his grandfather Ugrasena. He had met the Pandavas after the Swayamvara of Draupadi. An instant bond was formed among the cousins. He had taken charge of their welfare ever since. He remembered all the pain they had undergone throughout their lives. The war they had faced was like none other. At the end of the war, Gandhari had cursed him too. Bringing Parikshita back to life was quite a daunting task. He had done that too. He had seen Gandhari's curse fructify as well. There was nothing left. His purpose on earth had been fulfilled. He was ready to leave now. He wanted to see Arjuna one last time. He was connected to Arjuna in his mind always. So, in a meditative state, he seeped into the dreams of Arjuna. In his dream, Krishna said to Arjuna, "Remember Arjuna, long ago I had told you that everyone and everything comes to this earth with a purpose, and when that purpose is served, they have to go back." Arjuna said to Krishna, "Yes, Krishna, I do remember. You said this after my chariot had burned at the end of the war. But why are you reminding me this right now?" Krishna replied. He said, "My purpose too on this earth has been fulfilled. I am leaving now. You will join me soon as well. We cannot be separated for very long. I came to see you one last time. You will understand the meaning of this tomorrow." Saying so, Krishna faded away from the dream of Arjuna. After that, Krishna laid down under a tree with his toe sticking up towards the sky. A hunter by name Jara saw this toe and he mistook it to be the eye of a deer. So he took an arrow and shot it at Krishna. The piercing arrow went through his toe and into his body. Krishna screamed in agony. The horrified hunter Jara ran to Krishna's side. He apologized profusely for his oversight. Krishna comforted him and he said, "Do not worry, you will not occur any sin because you did not intend to kill me. In fact, you have solved a problem for me. So you will attain heaven when your time comes." Saying this, Krishna left his body. A brilliant radiance emerged from his body that engulfed the entire earth and heaven as well. Krishna had left his mortal body and returned back to his heavenly abode in Vaikuntha in his full essence as Vishnu. There are a couple backstories for the way Krishna died. Long ago, once sage Durvasa had visited Dwaraka. He was behaving very irrationally just to test everyone's patience. Everyone was even scared to come in front of Durvasa. But Krishna was undaunted. He did everything the sage wanted. One of the irrational asks of sage Durvasa was, "I want to be smeared with payasam all over my body." Krishna had even done that meticulously, but inadvertently he had forgotten the soles of his feet. So sage Durvasa blessed him and he said, "You will be sensitive in the soles of your feet. Everywhere else, you will be impenetrable." Because of this, when the hunter hit his arrow at his toe, the arrow had pierced into Krishna's body. Also, this hunter Jara had found a shiny piece of iron by the shores of the ocean. It was the same piece of iron from the musala that had been crushed. When he saw it, he thought, "This will make a wonderful arrowhead if I sharpen it." He had done so. It was the same arrow he had used to aim at Krishna. So the musala was still the cause for Krishna's death and destruction of the Yadava clan. All the curses and boons were seeing their culmination point. With the demise of Krishna, Dwapara Yuga was coming to an end and Kali Purusha was setting his foot in. So what are our takeaways from the story? It is said that the hunter was none other than Vali from Treta Yuga. At that time, he was upset first with Rama for having shot from behind the trees. He had questioned Rama about it. So Rama had explained to him that he, being a monkey, it was not wrong for Rama to shoot him or hunt him down from behind the trees. Moreover, he had taken the wife of Sugriva and he deserved the punishment. However, he had granted him a boon, saying that in my next birth you be the cause for my death. You will incur no sin because you would have no malice towards me in your heart. So, in this yuga, he had come as the hunter to shoot at Krishna unknowingly. Even Krishna can't escape from the ways of the world. Whatever takes birth has to die. Many curses and boons had converged to bring about his end. But what we learn from his demise is that he was neither sad nor happy. He had played his role as an actor very efficiently without getting attached to anything or anyone. He stood for dharma, he did his role, and departed silently. This is a thought that needs to be contemplated upon constantly. With these thoughts, we come to the end of today's episode. Remember, in this series, we are discussing matters of Mahabharata because even today, Mahabharata matters. Hari Om!